Well, it may have taken 2.5 years, plus or minus, but at this point, it looks like FTX has made their first round of distributions. As I showed in my prior video, this is the final step, step 9 on the claims.ftx.com site where you can get the refunds. This had the total distribution amount that I would be eligible for. Again, in prior videos, I showed you that I went through Kraken, and now, as of February 18th, those funds were deposited into my Kraken account as US dollar, and I was able to withdraw them right away into my bank account. You can see those two transactions here, confirming that that amount was received and then also withdrawn on and through Kraken. So you don't have to withdraw your funds. You could, through Kraken or whatever distributor you've selected, you could repurchase crypto. You can see here they, I think it was this one, they gave some free credits. So basically, I believe allow you to be able to repurchase crypto with your money without incurring fees, which was nice. And also that's their way of encouraging to buy on their platform. In my case, I just simply wanted to withdraw it, and yeah, so that brings this to a close for me and for my account. I know many of you have asked questions still about deadlines and what happened if you did not receive payment. So again, log in, see what your account is looking like. For me, I did receive this estimated distribution date, which they did match, which was great. So if you can log in, you should have an estimated distribution date, or you'll have a step that has not been completed yet. If you have not completed your steps and you did not receive payment on the first round, most likely that's going to be done in a second round of payments. So they made a first round of payments to anyone who met the initial deadlines back in January of making sure their tax requirements were done, and that they had selected and connected their distribution partner, right? So you had to actually connect your Kraken account in here. You can see now I actually can't click on these steps anymore. So that, because it's been paid out and this has been closed, so I'm not actually able to go back and click on those, but you should be able to go in here and see what those steps look like for you. So that is the end of the saga here. Post in the comments below if you received your payment. I'm curious how many of you that have been following along did receive your payment as well. And then for those of you that have not, like I said, be sure to log in, check the account. I know some people are saying they're having problems getting a hold of support. Their account shows not eligible or disabled or various things. All I can do is share with you what I've been able to do, and that's been working through this website, making sure that I take care of everything it prompts me to do. If you are getting a prompt, it should give you the instructions to reach out to support. I've been putting that in the comments of the videos as well, how to email their support team. If you're not getting a response from them, make sure you're emailing them from the same email that your account is in. Meaning you can't email them from a separate email address. You have to make sure it's the same email your FTX account was in. Make sure their reply is not going to your junk folder, and continue to keep an eye on that. Yeah, so that's the process. And again, if you haven't completed some of these steps, you may not have received payment yet because you may have missed the initial deadlines. There will be another round of payments that they should be making. So keep an eye out for that. Don't think that if you haven't got your money today that you're not getting it. This was their first pass of payments. They should be making another round, but make sure you're logged in here and that everything is checked off. And if you had a larger amount of money in the account, I believe that is going through a different distribution. This was the convenience class customers only, the initial distribution of convenience class only. So this was under, I believe, $50,000 that you agreed to be in the convenience class, which was done maybe in the original claim. And then this was the initial distribution of that. So it was the first wave of distributions of that. So a lot of things to consider there. But again, make sure you've logged into the site, make sure you have all your green checks. If something's not a green check, make sure you have an email into their support, because you need to have that documentation showing the date, like, hey, I've reached out to support and I just haven't received a response. You want to make sure those are dated, that you have a record of you reaching out. Hope that's helpful. Keep the comments coming. Like I said, share below on where you're at, and if you've received payment. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys all for watching and keeping up with this, and being a part of the conversation. So I will maybe have another video, but at this point it's closed on my end. This channel will continue to post content on technology, reviews, maybe more crypto stuff. So just note, if you're subscribed, that's the content of this channel regularly. But I will post more on FTX if there's something more to post about. Thank you all for watching.